Hello and welcome to or back to my channel. Today I'll be doing the mid-year book tag. Now I'm doing one that Chelsea X Chill did. I'll put a picture of her channel right here. And I liked the questions that she had and she answered. I forget the channel that she got her questions from, but you can check out her video and she mentions who she got the questions from. I've seen these videos a lot lately on YouTube, so I figured I would jump in while people are still doing it. So the first question of this book tag is, what is the best book of 2025 so far? Now, this may not be surprising for a lot of you. My favorite book of 2025 so far would have to be 100% Sunrise on the Reuben by Suzanne Collins. Now, if you have not read this book yet, it just came out this year in March, and it is about Haymitch and how he was picked to be a part of the Hunger Games, and it's just his games, everything that he went through, and it's really good. I also have a vlog of me reading that book. I just put it up, so if you guys would like to watch that video, go ahead and watch it. Haymitch has always been like a favorite character of mine. My nickname in my book group chat that I'm in is Haymitch Stan. So I'm gonna be a Haymitch Stan because that's what they nicknamed me in the book group chat. I gave that book 5 stars, and as I should, because it is so good and so sad, but so good and so sad, all of the above. You guys should read it and you guys should watch the video I have on it. The second question is the best sequel that you have read in 2025. Now, I do not know actually if I have read a sequel yet this year, so let me go ahead and jump onto my Goodreads account to see if I have actually read a sequel. I hope I have. If not, I cannot answer this question yet. Okay, I was able to find my password and log in on my computer, so let me just have a quick look to see if I have read any sequels this year. So we have some bad news. I have not read a sequel this year, but I will say I am currently reading Iron Flame, which is the second book to the Fourth Wing series. So there's that. It's really good. I really enjoyed the first book. I don't want to go too much into it because this book is an answer to a later on question, but yeah, that is a sequel that I will be reading soon. With the kids in America. All right, sorry about that. A new release that I want to read, Onyx Storm. I think that's kind of like basic and boring maybe, but I have not read Onyx Storm yet. I know a lot of people don't like it, like compared to the other 2 books. I've heard from multiple different people, multiple different friends, that each book just like gets worse. Like the first book is amazing, which I agree with, and then they say the second book they like a little less, and the third book they're like disappointed in. But I've also heard that some people's favorite book in this series so far is the second book. So I will update you guys on that once I get through all of it. I'm still at the beginning of the book because I am reading 4 books right now at the same time. I don't know how I do it sometimes, but I do it. How I do it usually is I kind of have like a different book for like different moods or like different actual locations. So the one book that I'm reading right now is Where the Grass is Green and the Girls Are Pretty by Lauren Weisberger. So that will be the same girl who wrote The Devil Wears Prada. So you already know that book is going to be very slay. It is so good so far. We're over halfway through. We're almost finished it. We are almost finished with it. We should probably finish it tomorrow. So like, it's really good. I think it's going to be like a 4-star for me. It is so fun. It is so cute. The drama, you just like eat it up and you're like so annoyed at the characters. She's so great at writing characters. I love it so much, especially like writing flawed characters. I'm eating it up, so I would definitely also recommend that book. Another book that I'm reading is Beach Read. Now this is like my book for like work when I have breaks, or like I listen to as an audiobook when I'm not doing calls. Yeah, Beach Read by Emily Henry. I'm also eating that book up. I'm loving the book. I'm loving the characters. It's very fun, it's very cute. The characters are starting to like each other. I like how it isn't just like, oh, you see each other, boom, I'm automatically loving each other. Like, it's slowly building up to a relationship, you know, because it's like enemies to lovers. So, you know, again, like, it's not just, oh, wow, I see you again after you be my nemesis in college. I actually love you. No, there actually is relationship building and character building, and like, they grow with each other. So like, 10 out of 10. I'm also reading Twilight right now. I'm actually filming that one for a video, but I need to get around to it more. But like, I want to give Twilight the justice that it deserves, so I'm trying to make a good, cute little video with the Twilight stuff. Oh, by the way, I'm all over the place right now. I'm so sorry about how boring this background is. I'm not in front of my bookshelf because all of my bookshelves are off because I am in the middle of moving. So I put one of my plushies back here. My cousin Snibs got me this. She is so cute. I love her. Her name is Harold, so I guess his name is Harold. If you hear that little bell jingle lingling, that is just my baby Beaks. Okay, so the second new release book that has come up that I want to read is The Love Haters by Catherine Center. I've heard she has really good books, and I actually have not read her book yet. So I have not actually read any of her books yet, but I really also want to read The Bodyguard by her, but that isn't a new release this year, because The Bodyguard by her, it's about a female that's a bodyguard, and you know that she falls in love with her client. So no, that's like really cool. Like, girl power. Yes, girls can be bodyguards too. Like, oh, watch out. My most anticipated release for like the second half of 2025, and that will be Terror at the Gates. Even the cover of it looks pretty. I'll put it right here. I know I'm supposed to judge a book by its cover, but girl, between me and you, and between me and you and the whole globe, I'm pretty sure 99.99999% of people judge books by its cover. Maybe they don't pick the book just because of the cover, but you know, that's like a big reasoning as to why some people get the covers. Get the books. I'm gonna read you the snippet of what Terror at the Gates is about. So, get ready for this. She is the beginning and the end. She is peace and chaos. She is terror knocking at the gates. Sold. First off, those first 3 lines. Sold. Estranged from her powerful family, Lilith Leviathan finds refuge in Nineveh? Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. A district in the city of Eden devoted to sin. There, she uses her magic to steal for a living, attracting the attention of the 5 governing families as well as the church, which expects women to remain pious and silent. When Lilith comes into possession of a beautiful blade, she thinks all her worries are over, until her usual buyer dies while inspecting it. Frantic, Lilith turns to the only man who can help her, Zahariv, one of those are probably it. Head of the Zareth family and ruler of the Nineveh. I'm so sorry I'm butchering all these names. His currency is information and his power is extortion, though he's always had a soft spot for Lilith. But when the dagger appears, he isn't sure he can protect her from what's to come. Together, they embark on a mission to discover the true power running their world. As their lives intertwine, Lilith realizes the name of the person, Zahariv, I feel so bad I can't pronounce that, I'm sorry, is more than just a friend, but their devotion to each other is a threat to the truth, to the church, and to those who want to tear it all down. Doesn't that sound sick? That sounds so sick. And it comes out July 8th. It's so close to coming out. Ugh, did you see that? Did you hear that? That is like, I feel like it's like modern day mythology. I was obsessed with mythology. I read all the Percy Jackson books in middle school. And like girl power, she like, oh girls, you can't do anything, but she's like, actually I'm gonna do what I want. Oops, just kill that person, we gotta fix that real quick. And like, it's so good. All the power to her and all the power to, anyways, I'm just like so excited. I'm eating this up. I've also never heard of this author before. She said she will be a new author for me. Her name is Scarlett St. Clair. So yeah, and the title, again, the cover is so perfect. Okay, now that I'm done fangirling over that book I haven't even read yet, on to the next question. Biggest disappointment book of this year, like the book that I've read that was the biggest disappointment. Let's see. I think I have two biggest disappointments for like two different reasons. The Only One Left by Riley Sager, I think. Let me double check this. Yes, I got her name right. I feel like this book was kind of hyped, or like the author's hyped, or maybe even not. I've just seen her name a lot going around recently, so I was reading it. I feel like it was kind of like predictable, and I did not like the sentence structures. Like her sentences were like very short, and there were like just like a lot of errors in the writing. I don't know, maybe I'm just being mean, but I gave that book, oh, this is okay, maybe I'm being mean. I gave this book 1 star, but like the only saving grace of it was that we read that book in book club. So like that's the only reason why I did not DNF the book and actually finished it. But like I don't know, it was just weird, and I didn't like the story. Like it went to a weird place, and there was lots of weird like underplots, and then I was confused some of the times too about who we were even talking about, because we introduced a whole bunch of people at once. And I love books like this. I love thrillers. Thrillers and like mystery books are like one of the highest type of books that I actually read. And like Agatha Christie is one of my top authors, and like and then there were none. It's kind of similar vibes. The Only One Left in a way, not really, but kind of. So like that's not like the genre just wasn't for me. I don't know. There's just something about it, that just wasn't for me. I didn't write a review for this, so like I can't remember exactly because I read this back in February. So yes, no shame if you love the book. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I just personally didn't like it. You are welcome to give the book 5 stars, and I am very happy for you that you really loved that book. I just personally did not. Guys, I just realized I think I confused The Only One Left with a different book. Yeah, I completely confused that with a different book that was like the same and had the same like picture on the front of it. I also didn't really like that book, but I rated it better than a 1 star. So I am so sorry to the other author of the book that I confused. Well, I didn't really like either of them, so, but The Only One Left was terrible. Now I know what it is. It's this girl, she got like fired from her job because she was like a nurse for like elderly people. Like she would help people like go to their houses and help care for them, a caregiver. And she got hired to care for this person who like they think that she killed her like family, and so it's just her left. She's the only one left of the family that lives at the house now. It's like secret and it's supposed to be like spooky, and it's just terrible. I gave it 1 star. I don't know, it wasn't for me. It was just terrible. I don't want to be really negative, but like it was so bad. But like kind of in a funny way. Now I'm remembering we would start reading, and I think I started off one of the nights in the book club with, if I wasn't reading this, I would not be reading this right now if it wasn't for you guys, because this is the book that we're reading now for the book club. It was just so bad, and I was like, come on girl. And then kind of a spoiler, but like she would like use her typewriter to communicate with the main person because the woman, she can't like speak verbally. And then like other people would come and they're like, you're just making things up. Look, she can't even move. She's just sitting here in that bed for years and years and years. She can't move. And there's like a secret of the groundskeeper. Like, did she have an affair with the groundskeeper? I don't know. There was a bunch of random things. And the book, the house was like slowly falling off the cliff edge. So there's like some things like this one person that died and like the house crumbling. And like, oh my God, there's a ghost up here. But no, it's just the old lady moving around because she's pretending not being able to move around or speak for whatever reason. I don't know. It was just... like, I don't even tell you really what it's about. Anyways, so I'm sorry to the other person. Let me tell you what the other book was. The other book that I got it confused with is called The Guest List by Riley Foley. By Lucy Foley, sorry. That book was way better than The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I gave that one 3 stars. Now, it was still kind of weird because like it was like this guest list. No, it wasn't really bad. It's about this wedding that was on like this private island, and like there was like drama going on and like secrets. So like it was pretty good, but like it wasn't the best book ever. So I gave it 3 stars. It was good. Now this book, I think I can actually do like this one's probably actually the most disappointed I have been. It's How to End a Love Story by Yulin Kwong. I was so excited to read this book. Number one, the book cover was really pretty. I'm sorry I can't show you any of these. All of my books are packed away. Again, like the cover was really pretty. The description on the back seemed really pretty. I hated the story. It was giving... I'm so sorry. I give this one 2 stars. 2.5 stars. Like that's something. The book was giving Colleen Hoover the male main character in this book runs over the female main character's little sister and kills her, and then they meet again later because she's like a script writer and he's an actor, and he gets assigned the role in her movie or show they're turning from her script, and then they fall in love and they just have a whole bunch of sex. So if that's your thing, girl, you go for it. But like, I can't. They're like, I murdered your sister, oh, let's have sex. And like, I feel like the story was like getting good, like the writing was like really good, but then like I couldn't get past the guy like killed the girl's younger sister, and she was like, oh my god, you're so hot, let me just look past that. Even if it was like an accident and like the little sister wanted to get hit by the car, that's still like really weird for me. I don't know. And I loved the scene too. I love reading books about females that are like screenwriters and they work on like movie sets. Like, that's my vibe. Like, I love that type of stuff. I used to want to be a personal assistant to a director in high school. But shout out to Mr. Byer, who I talked to about that a lot with. But yeah, I don't know, it was just like the background and the story, it was just, you know, it was just the love story part of it that wasn't good for me. Even though it was called How to End a Love Story, which I kind of give her credit, it was not a great love story, so it kind of ended for me. But yeah, I would not yeah, I wouldn't recommend the book. But like, if that's like, but at the same time, if like you like that type of book, it would be your type of book. But yeah, I did not like the book. I will read more of her books. Like, I'll probably give another one of hers a try because I love the writing, I love the style. It's just like the love story, I didn't like a part of it, like how they liked each other. Moving on to the next question. The biggest surprise of this year, probably Fourth Wing. Now, I know this may not be a surprise to you guys because it's like so popular, but that's why it was such a surprise for me. Everyone rants and like raves about it, like, oh my god, I love it so much, it is so good, it is so good. I am a fantasy eater-upper. I love fantasy books so much. The Lord of the Rings books and the Hobbit books, I eat them up so much. I love them so much. I collect different like editions of the Hobbits and the Lord of the Rings books. So yeah, and I've read and I've read all the Harry Potter series growing up, and Percy Jackson, I guess you can also put that in as fantasy. But like, I eat up fantasy books. I love fantasy books. They're my things, probably because of my dad. He loves fantasy books. He loves Star Wars. He loves Harry Potter. He loves all the things like that. He got me into like the fantasy stuff, like Lord of the Rings and everything like that. So thanks, Dad, for making me have some amazing worlds in my life. Thank you. But anyways, so I was like scared to read it because I was like, is it this good? I don't want to be disappointed because I love fantasy so much. I love diving into a whole entire different world with different races, different types of like people that aren't people, the powers, how the worlds, the caste systems, just like how everything is in them. Like I eat it up, scrumptious, dumply, delicious, whatever that word was. But yeah, I was gladly very surprised about this book. I actually downloaded it onto my Kindle and I read it on vacation while we were at Disney waiting in line on rides. Pro tip, you should do that. And it fit in my little fanny pack that my bestie Izzy got me for my birthday. So it fit right in. It could bring it into the parks very easily and just read it on your Kindle. I guess you can also read it on your phone, like the Libby app and stuff, but like you need to conserve your phone battery power, and the Kindles, they last for months at a time. I swear, like you never really need to charge them. I love my Kindle so much. But yeah, that book surprised me. I did not know that I would like it that much. I presumed I would because my cousin that we have like very similar book taste to, she ate it up, she loves it. But really tipped me over to really start reading it when I did was my new roommate. She was like, we cannot be friends if you do not like this book because we both love books. And I was like, okay, Katie, I will give this book a read. And I was like, girl, you are so right. So I was texting her. I was texting my other cousin named Bella. I was texting my other cousin named Katrina as I was reading it. I was eating it up, as I said. Just like the world, and like the beginning of it was like a bit predictable, and I was like, I feel like I was just being a little bit too judgmental in the beginning, but like, don't we love that? Don't we love a predictable book at times? But then like there's maybe some also not some predictable things that happens, and maybe there's some like plot twist or like some stuff like that. I don't know. It was just so good, and I ate it up so much. I already went to reread the first book and not even done with the second book, but my coworker She also said that she didn't really like the second book, so that's why I'm like taking so long to read it. But I just need to push through it and get through it, because I know I'm gonna be so busy this fall with starting off at, because I know I'm gonna be so busy this fall with starting law school. I'll probably have like barely any time to read at all. So while I have more time, I should read while I can and enjoy it. I'm yapping a lot. I need a drink. Let me get my tea. This is my really, really big mug. Anyways, yeah, this is my really big mug. I like it because it fits a lot of tea. I love to drink a lot of tea. I have a whole tea cabinet. I've showed it before already on this channel. Yeah, next question. Okay, so the next question is new favorite author. Is it bad if I say Rebecca Yarros? I feel like, is it like too much of a basic answer? You know, but I shouldn't have to worry about being like basic or too mainstream. Things are mainstream for a reason, and Fourth Wing is amazing, and I will read probably any other book that she puts out. I think she wants to do 5 books for the Fourth Wing series. Yeah. Maybe Brendan Sanderson. I just read Elantris by him. I loved that book so much. The world building and like the character growth and just like everything, like the magic system and everything. I don't know. I loved it so much. So maybe him too. Newest fictional crush. I don't really think I have any major new fictional crushes just from this year, from the books that I've read. I mean, I guess you could say like someone from Fourth Wing. My biggest fictional crush, I don't really have one, I don't think, to be honest. So can I just do like regular biggest fictional crush? Like it doesn't have to be books. Like can I do that? Harry Styles, even though he's not fictional, but I guess like the idea of him could be kind of fictional because he's like a celebrity. He's like so far away, he's not tangible. Maybe that would work. I love Yelena Belova. I love her so much. That character, I love her so much. And I love Florence Pugh. She's also one of my favorite actresses. So like Florence Pugh and like Yelena Belova maybe. I guess that would have to be my answer for that one. Sorry, it's not very good. Okay, now we'll go to the next question. The next question is books that made you cry. Sunrise on the Reaping, that made me cry. I think I even cried on like the 3rd chapter of the book just because I was like so emotional reading it and like so sad and depressed about what the Capitol does to like these innocent children and people just like starving them and doesn't care if they die or not, you know. Yeah, it's very sad, and like I cried a lot at the end, and I cried even in the middle of it because of Lulu and like everything. I cried a lot during that book, so definitely that book. But like it's really good. I got the book 5 stars. Please read it. It also made me really happy. I just love that. I love her universe. Suzanne Collins eats. All of her books eats. A book that made you happy. Fourth Wing. That made me really happy reading. Like I was so happy. I was like cheering on these characters, and once she got her dragon and stuff, I was like, you go girl, you go girl. I don't want to spoil much, so I'm just gonna like say that much about that one. And probably beach read. I mean, it's cute. I'm happy when I'm reading, like I'm enjoying the story. Yeah, but like Fourth Wing, I was so happy reading that one. I was like cheering everyone on, and I also hated some people. I'm like, get out of here, get out of her face. Why are you being so mean to her? Stop. So like both ways, it can go both ways for that book, but I love that book. Most beautiful book that I bought this year. Like the cover. I don't know. I've bought in a couple books this year, as you guys can imagine. I've took you on some of the book trips that I've had this year. I don't know. I don't think one really pops out at me, but I'll do like the UK edition of the Throne of Glass series, probably because they're really cool and they're really pretty. They're like little neon. Like they're the same covers as the US editions, but they're like neon, so like that's really cool. And that's like one of the reasons why, sorry, my shirt's doing something weird, that I got them, because they were really pretty and they stood out to me. And again, UK edition, I love me some, I like to collect books. I like the books that mean the most to me. So I like to collect different versions of the Hunger Games books, and I like to collect different versions of the Lord of the Rings series and the Hobbit book. So like stuff like that. What books do you need to read before the end of the year? I want to finish the Throne of Glass series before the end of the year. I'm only on the second book in the series, but like that's really something that I really want to do. And I really hope I can do that. I also want to read Little Woman officially. I've never read the book yet. I want to wait to watch the movie until I read the book. People seem to love it. I've started it a couple times, but I never really could get into it. So I just need to make myself sit down and I need to open that video up and read it. Another book I want to read is Parable of the Sower. My friend Holly actually put me on to that book. We went book shopping earlier this year. That book is creepy. It's set in 2025, I believe, yeah. And it's like, it was written way before then. I'll put it up here in the year it was written. It has like all these things that are actually happening this year in 2025, and like current states of the world, like political climate, everything like that. Like things that she said way back, and the book is set in 2025. Of the things happening, it's creepy. She has to like a time traveler or something, or like she can like see into the future, because it is so actually creepy and like scary. But I have to read that this year too. Okay, and the last question is your favorite book creators. Now I'll probably actually say Chelsea Chill, because she is one of the booktubers that actually inspired me to finally make my own channel and start making these videos. Now I did watch her channel before it became a book channel. Hello Binkle, you enjoying us? Come on, Bubba. We have a Bink, so you can see him right here. Hello. Hello. I love you so much. I love you so much. I do. Oh, you want to chill with mamas? Okay, we're chilling together now. Oh, he's the cutest guy ever. I love my boy so much. Anyways, probably Chelsea Chill. I found a new booktuber recently. I'll put a picture of her channel up there too. And then another one would be Ashlyn. I love her too. I love how just positive she is, and her channel is just so cute. I forget her name, I'm sorry, but I'll put it up here too. So yeah, that'll be this mid-year book tag video. Book tag video. I hope you guys really liked it, and please comment down below if there's any books you'd want me to read or any specific videos you'd want me to do. I am filming like a moving series video, so that is something that will be coming out. And I also want to film a summer reading vlog video, be reading some summer books. So those two videos that I'm working on right now. Also the Twilight reading book video. So yeah, if there's anything else you would want me to do, please comment below, because I'd love to do what you guys want to do. And please give this video a thumbs up, please comment, and please subscribe if you want. I can't force you to do anything. I'm not your mom. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.